Okay, predictions. I don't think the God of War thing is going to happen. I think Resident Evil may be likely Resident Evil 9 or Resi 5 Remake. More likely Resi 9. I think we'll see Death Stranding. We'll definitely see Ghost of Yotei as well. That's all what I'm thinking. I'm going in with kind of low expectations, you know? So this, the games we're showing all look the same. Oh no. Well, it's still going now. I'm watching it and I'm also watching Spaffy. Well done on getting first. I see you exploiting your pizzas. Look at you, 60 slices. You had to do it to get to 60. Let me know if anything becomes unstable, by the way. Monster Hunter. I'm not fussed about Monster Hunter. I ain't that fussed. I've never played him. Yeah, they do all kind of have the same style. You've got to be kind of into those sort of games, and I can never get into Monster Hunter. Let me just sort out my camera. There we go, it's a bit better. But yeah, I've never been too hyped about these games. I mean, there's people that love them. But I could take it or leave it. That must be out like now, mustn't it? Is it out now? Or is it out like next couple of weeks? Was it January and then got delayed? I don't remember. Spring? Oh, it's already out. It's already out then. That's just the first update, I think. Oh no, it's not out yet. February 28th. I think it was always February 28th and I just forgot. Okay, right. What we got? Come on. Come on. Bloodborne. No, I'm kidding. I can definitely see Resi 9. I'm just pointing out that every event I say Resident Evil 9 is going to be revealed. But if I keep saying it, it will get revealed. So if I keep saying it gets revealed, I can go, look, told you. Told you it'll get revealed. Right. Let's see what we got. Do you think we'd see Wolverine? PS5 Pro S1000. Yeah. Sega. Streets of... Oh! Let me turn up a bit. Oh, no. It's not what I thought. It's not what I thought. I can remember they were the studio that was making the a Summon to Yakuza game, but no, it's Ryu Studio that's still making that. What kind of games do you like? My favorite sort of games like RPGs, open world games are my favorite games. I adore those. What about you? But yeah, those are my favorite. I do play all sorts though, like FPSs. I play still and all those sort of games. Oh, you like fighting games? I actually want to get into fighting games. I mean, of course, like I got into like Smash Brothers and all of that kind of stuff, like when I was younger. What is this? Sonic Racing? Have they uncancelled Mortal Kombat DLCs? Did they cancel it? I didn't know that they cancelled it. Mortal Kombat I do find very cool. I've just got to be like in the mood for fighting games. I remember when they added my favorite character from Walking Dead, Negan, into Tekken. I remember when they did that. Will we ever get a PlayStation 5 showcase again? Because like they had the state of plays essentially with the small games, right? And then they had the showcases for like all the big games, and they've not done that in years. They've only done state of plays, and it's kind of, you never know what you're getting now, because it's like last state of play you got Ghost of Tsushima sequel, Ghost of Yotai, which would usually be a PlayStation showcase. Because of the combat 3 packs, the loss was too expensive. No one brought it. Oh, really? I never knew that. Yeah, they go between. So you'd have this showcase, and you'd get like Wolverine, you get the Spider-Mans there, you get God of War's there, you get everything. But they've not done that in years, and they've only just done the state of plays. And the state of plays would just come out in between, and it'll be more like third-party games and stuff. And they'd like save all the big first party to the showcases. €80 for a pack with 3 characters and part 2 of the story. That's insane! What? That is mental. That's mental. An apocalypse looms. Oh, the game is broken? Oh no. It's annoying because Mortal Kombat is like classic fighting game. Digimon. Was Digimon something when I was a kid? Or has that been more recent years? I don't know. I think it was around when I was a kid. Yeah, they're falling off. Yeah, it sounds like they are. Next 5 years, they're going to go bankrupt. Do you think so? What's that? NetherRealm? Interesting. Warner Brothers are just... I mean, the only good thing Warner Brothers have put out recent years for me is Hogwarts Legacy. That was amazing. But they're just so driven by that whole games of a service thing. It's like Gotham Knights was awful. Suicide Squad, awful. They need to focus on single player games. That's where you see like success. And obviously doing like with this sort of long, big franchises like Mortal Kombat, feed into that kind of nostalgia element and like what the fans love and appreciate. But they just went down that whole kind of how much money can we make out of people kind of route. And it's turned out a disaster. Or just no more Mortal Kombat games. Yeah. I think Mortal Kombat will always sort of be around some way. I can see Warner Brothers potentially selling the franchise, maybe. Have you seen the Switch version of Mortal Kombat? Well, I think I did, and it looked awful. It looked horrendous. When we watch these, it makes me want to get story games. You need to get into story games, Gloom. I can definitely see Warner Brothers potentially selling off. Or them getting brought out. Because they're in a dire situation at the moment, I think. Hogwarts Legacy, the only good thing they've done. Suicide Squad needed to be a success for them, but they just went on the whole kind of capitalist games to service route, what nobody wanted, no one was excited for, and they threw all that marketing at nothing. Right. We're playing a single player game. You finished Last of Us. You pick a certain day of the week where we play together like a single player game, Gloom. That's what we need to do. It looked like it was in pre-beta version. It looked awful. Like it was so muddy, the graphics. I remember now. I get what you mean. Every game looks the same. Why did they do this? PlayStation has fallen way back. The trailer looks so good when you play the actual games. It's so boring. Yeah, I get that with them. God bless. Do you think there'll anything I'd like announced? I'm not sure. No, new Resident Evil maybe, potentially. But I feel like they might have announced it at the start when they were doing the other Capcom game, which was Monster Hunter. Ask me what games like. Oh, I answered. I'm into like open worlds. Oh, I did answer. Sorry, it was like open worlds RPGs. I'm really into those. Yakuza games I do love. I do like FPSs as well. Unless you're asking Gloom. Oh, Gloomy. Oh. Oh, I thought it was me. Yakuza I love so much. Yakuza games are great. Yakuza are like beat 'em up games, although it's changed to turn based. I know in like recent ones in the franchise, but I like turn based games too. I'm currently playing Metaphor Fantasia at the moment, and I'm loving that. And the Avowed's coming out tomorrow on early access. I never played Splitgate. I was always curious to because I grew up loving Halo. That was like my online multiplayer game. Where you butcher almost every game name. Oh, I do. I butcher everything. I sometimes just messing your janks. You're fine, Gloom. This game is never going to be hype. Which one? WWE? Nike? Right. I can't get into wrestling at WWE, but this is really cool. Oh, that's really cool. I love stuff like this. How are you finding it on Netflix? Do you still watch it, Dwitz? That is very cool. I always like stuff like that. I love kind of like simulation games as well and stuff. Yeah, there's loads going on in wrestling. Used to watch on YouTube because it wasn't airing in Belgium yet. I see. Borderlands 4? Okay, I need to finish Borderlands 3. Okay, here's the first one to pay attention to. But the last trailer, it didn't look great. It just looked like more Borderlands, which you'd expect, but they can only do it so much, you know what I mean? When is this coming out? It's good, it just looks more of the same. Borderlands is good. Like, this looks good. And it is good. Borderlands is great, it's fun, it's just quite samey. Only because they did like so many spin-offs and things, and that just kind of it just made it get a little bit stagnant. Borderlands 2 is where it's at. It's a really good game. If you've not played it, it's just like a games of service. But it was like one of the first kind of games of service games where you play co-op. It's a lot of fun. You don't make your own character, you pick a character that you play as, and they've got certain perks and skills. It's kind of, I guess, what kind of hero shooters became, if you know what I mean. Like, they kind of took on where you select a character, you play it throughout the story, and then other games kind of paid attention to that and then create like Overwatch and stuff like that. But yeah, I need to do Borderlands 3. Oh, there's going to be a special one. When's that? Oh, is it release date? It's got to be release date. Oh, yeah. Come on. Because they move out of the way GTA. Oh. That says to me that GTA is going to get pushed till next year. That's made me worried about GTA. I don't know. I'm worried about GTA now. Hopefully another GTA trailer. It won't be on this because Rockstar are just like... They can like announce when the trailer's going to be and the whole world will tune in. Like, they don't need anyone. But we should be getting another one soon. We have to. This game looks great. But just because the same like parent company does Mafia, Borderlands, and GTA. Borderlands is meant to... No, sorry. Mafia, which I can't wait for. One of my favourite franchises. Old Country is meant to come out in the summer. GTA is meant to be for the fall, but now they've announced Borderlands, one of their biggest other franchises. Obviously, nothing compared to GTA. GTA is on another precipice. For September, which is where GTA was rumoured to be. So I think for them to capitalise on everything and make the most money, they're going to push GTA out now. I'll definitely be streaming GTA 6. I think they would, though, because PS5 is good graphics. It'd be a good surprise announcement. They won't. It's because, like, the first trailer, every sort of trailer they do for the games, they just don't turn up at any events. They, like, refuse to. Because it's like they're bigger than everyone else. Like, Rockstar's another level. Like, they are so good and so clever because they can control their entire... like narrative or Supermassive, so they can just like announce a date and then everyone's like, okay, we're gonna tune in, and then Rockstar monetizes off all of that. But what I do see them doing though, Dwight, is doing a gameplay reveal at their event and then saying captured on PS5 Pro, and that drives PS5 Pro sales because people would want the best looking console for GTA 6. But I don't think GTA 6 for this year now, unless it's like November. Unless they push it to winter. Okay, what's this then? This is the studio, isn't it, that did Until Dawn? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Until Dawn 2 is not happening this year then. It's this instead. This looks good though. Yeah, I like their games. I like those sort of games too. Like the Telltale games, I used to love those. Until Dawn trailer tomorrow for the movie. Until Dawn though, Until Dawn 2, they teased it at the end of the remake of that came out last year. There's like a post-credit scene. Directive 8020. Oh, it's Dark Pictures Anthology game. They're coming with an Until Dawn movie, but people say it's not good. The sequel. Oh, what's this? Oh! Five Nights at Freddy's! Five Nights at Freddy's! Gloom! 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 There you go. New Five Nights. Oh my god. New Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh my god, are these new animatronics? Are these new? Oh my god, these are new. It's like a proper full-on-fledged... I'm not really into Five Nights, but... Gloom's very into it. We know what we're doing for Spooktober this year, then. So there's no Freddy or anything? Or like Chica or Bunny? Secret of the Mimic. There you go. Oh, it's coming soon. 13th of the 6th. You're right. I don't have a clue what that means. But there you go. Also, one thing that I think we might get is Xbox games coming to PS5. I forgot to say that at the start. You can now breathe. Low-key done with the core 4. Oh, of Five Nights. Ooh, what's this? Ooh. Oh. Why am I buffering? Or maybe it's because it's ended, so it paused it. I'm buffering. I think this stream's okay. It looks like a first-person Little Nightmares. Oh, it does! I really like the art style. Oh! This looks cool. Looks freaky as shit, but it looks cool. The Midnight Walk. May 8th. That looked cool. VR 2? I couldn't do that in VR. I tried doing Resident Evil once in VR. Fucking hell. No. No, thank you. Oh, Fatal Frame. That rings a bell, Fatal Frame. Oh, Konami. The Octodad origin story. It's like one of those insidey kind of games. Never played through Inside properly. Nah, this one's not for me. Yeah, I can't get into these type of game, do it. Oh, thank you, Gleam. Do it. Oh. Yeah. What's this? Omninutia. Oh, yeah. Omninutia. Now, I think this has got quite a bit of hype for. Gleam. Want to see her moveset? Okay, probably no Resi 9 then. Because I'll be showing off this. Or maybe. I don't know. Maybe? I think there will be quite some hype surrounding this. Because this was like a really big franchise, like going back like a couple of decades ago. If I remember correctly. Why do you look so goofy? Why do you look like that? He was like... I think the other thing to remember, though, with this game as well, which is why I think it's going to be really popular, is that Capcom are, like, doing amazing at the moment. Like, all of their games are so good. They're not really missing... Do it. That's what he looked like. Tomb Raider, anything fighting game related. Yeah, this looks good. This is going to be popular. It's going to be good. Capcom at the moment, they don't miss. They don't miss. It's crazy to see like how they were like almost like 10 years ago to now. Ever since kind of Resident Evil 2 remake came out, they've just like been on this kind of trajectory. But yeah, no, this game looks good. $2026. Is that the end? That's probably the little surprise. Oh no, there's more. We've got more. Oh! Metal Gear Solid. I'm so excited for this. This should be this year, unless it's been delayed. I've always wanted to get into Metal Gear Solid. I've never played 5, which I should do, but I find weird playing it because it's the 5th game in the franchise. But the old games are just so dated. But now this is a remake of the 3rd game, which is actually a prequel to all the other games. And it looks great. This is a game that I... Why does I do that? I swear I thought you'd always play this. No. Always wanted to. It's one of the franchises I've always wanted to play and get into. This is a game that I'd book off work for when it comes out. $2025 is the year remakes. It is. This looks brilliant. Remastered games. It is. Do we have a release date finally? Give us a release date. It's time. Oh, they're going to do it. Ah! 28th of August. Okay, I'll book that off work. Thank you. What's this? Ape Escape? And more? Oh. Oh. It's like a weird club thing? Okay, that's good. We've got a release date for this. This started off like, it's not great, but it's got better as it goes on. Okay. That voice sounds very familiar. Yeah, Sonic Racing has. Is this Rizzy? No. It's not. No, it's not. It's not. It's not. What is this? Death Stranding. It's not Death Stranding 2. No. What is it? Who the fuck is that? Fucking turkey neck. No, what is it? It's not. Wait. Is it? No, it can't be Death Stranding. It's not Death Stranding 2. But no, what? But what? Resident Evil New Beginning? Is it RE9? No. No, it's not. I don't. What is it? There's too alien-y. Can you imagine though? Coming September 4th? Yeah, what is that? Oh, Hell is Us. So it's a new one. Interesting. I could not follow what that was. That looks alright. What's this? Oh, Life of Pi. No, that's a movie. Life of P. Life of P? Wait, is it DLC? Or has it only been on Xbox? I can't remember. I think it was on... Yeah, it was on PlayStation. It was just on Game Pass. Life of Pi. Very different aesthetic. Very different aesthetic. Or is it? Maybe it's a sequel. When did the last one come out? Like 2 years ago. See, this was a bit different because it's a Souls game, but I've always wanted to get into Souls games. I've never been able to fully get into it. Although I did enjoy Elden Ring, but never finished it. Overture. Base game required. Okay, so it's DLC. It's DLC. What is this? I'm hovering it over to see how long's left. Comes out in the summer, but it's winter based. Yeah, good point. I don't know what they're thinking of. Was there? They're starting to get quite confident with release dates. Gloom, look at you, 48 slices. Exploiting the system. This is an indie game that is not for me. Your low-key wanted a new Life is Strange game? There was one that came out a few months ago. It was alright though. It wasn't as good as I thought it would be. But I do really like Life is Strange. There'll definitely be one next year probably, with how the other one ended. Oh, you haven't played Life is Strange? It's really... The first game is one of my favourite games ever. I do love it. Okay, got a bit of time. You've got a bit of time. I'll try and snooze the ads as much as I can, but I'll wait until the last minute. Last second. Try and stretch it out so we don't get an ad. I think we're at the end. We're at the end of this one. Oh. 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 Days Gone! No! No! I love Days Gone! I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be sick. I love Days Gone. I love Days Gone. PS5 Pro! When? Did they just say when? Oh. This was so underrated. This was such an underrated game. It's a phenomenal game. When is it out? April. Oh my god. It's so good. It's more kind of like Walking Dead. It's like, if you've ever seen Walking Dead, it's like Daryl from Walking Dead if it was a game. It's like you're basically like you basically have a motorbike and it's like open world zombie massive horde and everything, and you're just like a roadie kind of motorbike guy. It's very cool. It's not like parkour or anything like Dying Light, but it's one of those games that or what are they adding to catalog? Jedi Survivor. Oh, that looked quite good, that Lost Records. That's from the people who make Life is Strange. I know you just said that. But yeah, no, it's a really, really good game. This is the one that features Smashing Pumpkins music, my favourite band, I think. But yeah, Dying Light is one of those games that critics didn't like, but the fans loved it. And I loved it. It is very long, though. I can't wait. Bro, I hate the key name because actually I thought it was like an anime like Tomb Raider. It was a DLC for the stupid. Oh no, what, that Infinity Nikki thing? I've never played that or seen gameplay. What's this one? Like a puzzly one. Dying Light Remaster made me so happy because they really fucked over those developers. and they ended up like all leaving and everything and being put on like supporting other game studios projects. So I'm so glad it's getting remastered, and I hope more people play that game because it's one of those games that deserves a sequel. Like Days Gone really reminds me of, like, Assassin's Creed 1, where it's like you really enjoy it. You can see why some people might not like it as much, or the critics don't like it as much.
Are you okay?
I am okay, thank you. I'm just losing my mind. But I feel like a Days Gone 2 could be like Assassin's Creed 2, like the jump from Assassin's Creed 1 to Assassin's Creed 2, and it becomes like a really big franchise. So I hope it gets love that it finally deserves. Oh, Armored Core, I heard of that. Oh, I'm so excited. I just didn't believe that was a thing. Didn't believe it. No one knows. Oh, that's London. Oh, okay, London game. I live in London, so lock in. I love shit that's set in London. Because, like, I can just go outside my door and, like, live in the world that I'm playing. Not heard of this studio. Docs, I know where you live. Really? Okay, this looks cool. I'm just sold on the London. If I just see London, I wouldn't really be paying attention. But because I saw London, I want to play it. See, that's London. Telephone box, it's London. I really like a game about the peculiar children, or that one movie where it's stuck in a time loop. I think I know what you mean. I know why it'd be fascinating. I think I know what you mean. It's not Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. Zelda Tears the United Kingdom. Just show me London. It'll probably be like one level that's set in London. Yeah, I remember that film. To it, I remember. That's not the right film. No, that looks cool. Tides of Annihilation in development. So that's going to be like 3 years away. That would be like 2027 game. Who in the Thames? Right, I feel like there's going to be like one more thing. We'll definitely see Ghost of Yotai. We've got to. Or they'll announce a separate event for Ghost of Yotai. I don't know. But that's going to be out this year. What is this? This isn't Marathon. Is that Marathon? That Bungie's making? I think it is, maybe. If this is Marathon, Marathon was an online game that Bungie made before they did Halo. I don't think it is, though. But maybe. No. And it was like a 90s online kind of shooter kind of game. 2 more, this one and another one after. Okay. Hopefully the ad doesn't fucking play on the like final big reveal. It's giving me those kind of vibes of that game called Brink. Do you remember Brink that came out like... Yeah, it's not thingy. Metal Eden. It looks alright. There was that game Brink that came out like 12, 13 years ago. And it looked really cool, but it was really shit. Reminds me of Unreal Tournament. I never played Unreal Tournament. IO Partners, what? I thought it was IO who make the Hitman games and making the James Bond game at the moment. Is that Delta Squad thing or something? I'm very excited for what the new Battlefield's going to be. That Battlefield Labs they showed off last week looked so cool. Battlefield I adore. It's not as good these days. The last one I didn't like. This looks alright. This looks good. Is that kind of open worldy? Because I just saw the car. That looked quite good. It's not what I was expecting. Looks good. I see Saints Row. I adore Saints Row. Saints Row 2 and 3. And 1. One of my favourite games growing up. Mind's Eye. Oh, was it Doritos Crash Course? Something like that. PS5 Pro. Oh, Detroit. Oh, you Detroit Become Human. I thought you saw the con. I thought you meant Doritos Crash Course. I love Detroit Become Human. Adored that. This looks good. I'm excited for this. This looks good. If it's open world, I am like in. Yeah, kind of futuristic GTA, like in between like GTA and Cyberpunk. No, it's like Saints Row Cyberpunk, kinda, but just not quite. I see. I think GTA will look better than this. Like, it's weird how you go back and you play Red Dead Redemption 2, and it still looks like one of the best games ever made, like in terms of graphics. And that game came out, what, 7 years ago now? Like, imagine what GTA 6 is going to be like. GTA 6 is going to be like the future of fucking... Okay, it's going to be insane. Ghost of Yotai. I'm calling it. Oh, maybe not. Oh, Death Stranding. I said there'll be Death Stranding at the start. Here we go. Wait. Is it Death Stranding? Yeah? No? I mean, it's called Death Stranding 2 on the beach, and this guy's laying on the beach. And I think it's going to be more like action-y, Death Stranding 2. Maybe, actually, no, maybe not. No, it's not Death Stranding 2. I was wrong. There are ads coming up soon, but they're pretty much broken, so I think you only get like 30 seconds. Oh, is it Dune? Oh, it's the online Dune game that looks pretty shit. I can't get into MMOs. I want to. Is it Dune? Oh, no. No, it's not Dune. It just looks like Dune because of the sand. What the fuck is that? Oh, right, it's a roguelike game. I probably won't play it. Like, after every death. Is it the people who made Returnal? Is it their new game? I'm going to say it's their new game. Saros. This is quite a big reveal if it's from them. House Marquee! Fucking called it! Yes! Okay, that's a big reveal. I've not played Returnal, but people went crazy about it and was addicted to it and loved it. And people have been sort of like asking for a while when the next game's going to be. So that's a pretty big announcement. Nothing I like except for WWE 2K25. Oh no. I don't really know what I really liked. Is this this is the end, isn't it? It'll be the end. I'm surprised there's no Ghost Yotai, because that's going to be out this year. I was Housemark, not Housemarque. Oops. The Walking Dead game, right? Oh yeah, Days Gone. But then that's a remaster. But still really excited. Oh, is that it? That is it. So what do we have? It was alright. It was alright. It was okay. It was alright. That Mind's Eye looked good. That looked really good. Mind's Eye. Metal Gear Solid, Snake Eater, looks brilliant. Really good that we got a release date for that finally. It's clear that studios are still too scared to announce anything, sort of like beyond September, October, November time, because it's clear they're still scared of GTA. But I definitely think with the Borderlands 4 announcement for September, that screamed to me that although they've said GTA will come out this year, I don't think it will. Or I can see Borderlands 4 getting delayed. I don't know. Or maybe Mafia. Because that's meant to be out this summer and we've not heard anything yet. I don't know. Metal Eden looked okay. Warriors not for me. Lost Soul not for me. That Directive 8020. So that's a new Dot Pictures game. That looks good. Obviously Five Nights at Freddy's. That's a good surprise for people. Sonic Racing not bothered. Shinobi not bothered. Borderlands 4 we just talked about. Saurus, that's a good announcement. No worries. Have a good night's sleep. Darwin's Paradox and that. Omnishua. I can't say it. Looks good. That would be a really good game. Monster Hunter Wilds comes out soon. Lies of P. You know, it was okay. It was alright.